Grappling is an integral part of MMA. We see it in almost every UFC fight and in a bunch of EA UFC competitive fights as well. With this, we see two different control schemes for grappling. The one that you should use, and the one that nobody in their right mind would use. Right? I think I had a death wish before I started recording this video. The first fight that I had was against an Israel Adesanya player, so I figured there probably wasn't much risk of grappling unless one of us got a knockdown and jumped into the other person's guard. So right now, I'm just pressuring him, moving him back with some basic combinations. I notice he likes to lead with a jab into spin kick, so I hit him right there and get a knockdown. Now, this is where you're first going to see the grapple assist come into effect. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I only have three options. I can get up, I can ground and pound, or I can submit. So I'm like, alright, I've got some head damage. I might as well keep ground and pounding. So I just ground and pound, I'm up on knee on belly, whatever. And I'm gonna go for it again right here. And I get denied. Now, there's no indicator telling you get denied. I didn't realize, and I just went for it again. But I just got up because I was like, fuck grappling with assist grappling on, you know? So, we just skip forward a little bit, nothing much is happening, but I get a really nice three-piece on him with a hook straight hook, knock him into the side mount position, he isn't really sure how to properly defend, and that's going to be the first fight. Not a lot of grappling, got to showcase the basic controls of it. Fast forward to fight 2, not a lot happened, wasn't really any grappling in this fight, just a stand-up striking match, so we move past that and straight on to fight 3. Now, this one, I'm fighting a Colby Covington, so you gotta expect the grappling, right? And there it is. You just have to absolutely expect that you're going to get taken down. Now, I'm guessing right here what the grapple assist is gonna give me. Like, I am completely confused. I have no idea. But he goes to top mount, and I know there's a get up from there. I figure that's what's gonna happen. And he doesn't shoot another takedown. For the rest of the match, despite being Colby Covington, I'm able to handle him on the feet. And right there, I'm gonna get my third knockout of the 10-fight challenge. Moving on to fight 4, this is where things start to get interesting. I get dropped by a Leon Edwards player, and now I'm off my back. There's not a lot I can do here. If I try to go for the get-up, he's gonna give me the up transition. Submit, probably the guillotine, since it's higher level from Masvidal. So I'm stuck here, but then I realize that my opponent's making a crucial mistake. They're putting way too much stamina into their shots, and I'm able to use an R1 posture up transition to get out of that scenario. Now, I am going to break the rest of this fight down because it was very interesting. He's throwing a lot of hook uppercut combinations at me, and I get a rock, but I get way too overzealous, man. Get dropped again by a simple slip straight. Now I'm in top mount, and the only logical thing to do is go for ground and pound. I want to do some damage for the damage he just dealt to me. He slips right there, and now I'm on top, but I don't really have a great way to move, per se. So I'm just going for ground and pound over and over, because I know that's my safest bet. I know what position I'm going to be put in, and I just get up. And right there, I make my read that he's going body hook, uppercut. That's going to be important later in the fight, but again, he does a very good job with that. And right there, I said it would be important. He throws that body hook, I get a drop, putting ground and pound on him. Not enough stamina, so he postures me down. He goes for a right bump, 2 punches, goes for a left bump. You can still deny. People don't realize that. You can still deny when you're using grapple assist controls. So, take advantage of that, you know, if you are to do this challenge, or if you are a less experienced player who has not yet switched legacy controls, make sure to learn the animations, because denying it anyway will be a great resource for you. Pushing forward right here, switching to southpaw to try to bait something out, but it's not there. Looking for a head kick. Right now I'm just trying to time a couple of combinations that I'm noticing him throw right there. and he lunges out. He has very good lunges, this player. KIA Lone Wolf Nick, you know. I'm pressuring really, really hard, and he's taking advantage of my impatience by using really good lunges. But you'll notice I start to catch on to it, and right there, you'll see my first adaptation to that lunge is starting to go with the hooks as I pressure him back. He rocks me with a hook. That's my punishment for going for a slip hook, man. I don't go for those much anymore, and that was my own fault. And right there, I knock him out with an overhand. He just stood in the pocket a little too long after his block was low, and I'm going to get a knockout again on my 4th fight of Grapple Assist Challenge. Once again, in Fight 5, there is no grappling, easy knockout, and I'm starting to get a little frustrated. You know, with all this talk that people have about, you know, wrestling being OP, or, you know, UFC 4 being a wrestling simulator, people are playing it like a K1 game, and I'm not seeing any adjustments to start grappling if people lose. And that's finally where someone really makes that adjustment. Creel, an ESFL competitor, he takes me down, makes that adjustment, and I was hoping to go to full guard, to be honest, with that submit. Didn't get it. He denies the get up as well. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I can't get really many things off, and I really like this adjustment from him. There's not a lot I can do off my back, and you know, if you are losing the fight on the feet, please, like, make a mental note that you can get on top and you can get control time on top. Control time is what the judges care about in this game, you know? But I'm going to get a quick reversal here. Back sitting is a very easy position to hold, so I'm not worried about, you know, getting flipped and then having to deal with being off my back again. So he goes for a left transition, something I'm going to easily deny. I'm going to look for a little more control time here, just to maybe scare him off of taking me down again, since I know how weak I'm going to be off my back. I know he's a good player, and then I'm just going to get up, you know? But that's the first adjustment I saw for somebody trying to take me down, and it made me think, like, why are the highest level players the only ones really adjusting and trying to start that grappling? That was a nice pulled hook, get 2 knees into a drop, into a cage knockdown. Right here, the cage clinch. There is no assisted grappling, so I'm free to clinch however I know it, and that's another knockout for Fight 6, but a little more adversity since Creel actually adjusted and shot for a takedown. Good on him. Now, Fight 7, again, not a lot of grappling, but that is to be expected this time, considering, you know, my opponent is Israel Adesanya. This is the same Israel Adesanya I fought earlier, so, you know, what happened, happened. However, this is the fight right here that I want to talk about. If anyone is going to grapple me doing this challenge, it's going to be a 2,450 point Jacare Souza. Every advantage in the book right here. Even if I wasn't using assist grappling, he'd want to take me down, considering I have the advantage on the feet, he has the advantage on the ground. And right here, I'm trying to force out that shot, because I really do not want to be taken to the ground. And the way you force out a shot is you stay in your opponent's face, you use footwork to make them desperate, and then you do gradual chip damage to force out that shot right there. But as he double leg bails, I'm going to use R1 and square. I don't want to be on the ground, so I'm not going to use the reversal. However, I do want, you know, the dominant position, so I get single under. Pushing him back right there. That was a nice lunge. And here we go, straight into side saddle. And I have no idea where this is going to lead me. Luckily, thank the Lord, I get backside, but he gets back mount. I'm going to use the get up, so I'm not really a little worried right here, but he postures up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what he should be doing with Jacare, no matter what. But I predict he's going to pre-deny and look for a submission, so I get right back to my feet, man. Even someone with 2,450 points isn't denying that transition, man. But that was really nice. I overextended there, and he got a pull rear hook, the same counter I got on one of my opponents earlier in the video. Goes for another takedown, I deny. I notice he's kind of, yeah, doing that little bobblehead movement, so I know I have to lead with hooks the next time I rock him. Again, karma for slip hooking, man. That was kind of weird. I shouldn't have gotten that, but get the hooks, as I said, made that read. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have gotten a rock off that slip straight, unless he had low stamina, which I can see. He lunges out, but I trap him with the hooks, keeping him near the cage, trying to really force out that shot. Nice head movement from him. Again, same thing, double leg bail. I use R1 and square to get single under, push him right back to where he was. Gotta find something different. He goes for a slip hook. I easily counter it with a lead hook. I know the counters to the slip hook. I've used them a lot in the past, and that is going to be this fight. An actual grappler this time, but yet again, grapple assist prevails. How crazy is that? Fight 9, once again, facing an Israel Adesanya. Can't really expect a lot of grappling out of that, so that was fair. I do want to highlight a little bit of hilarity here that really emphasizes just how bad these assist controls are. I can't do anything. It's just trying to give me this fucking reversal near the cage from side saddle. You know, like I'm trying all 3 directions and just nothing happens. But, you know, I'm the best, so I arm trap him and then I get up and knock him dead. So that's 10 fights right there. 10 fights with grapple assist on. But my big question is, why are people afraid to play an MMA game like it's an MMA game? They had every opportunity. People say that wrestling is OP, but I'm really not seeing it. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys next time.